The gates unlocked, the keys been lost, the store in the job, the sheets are down. Remember the box, but there's no around. Angels smoke, the snow on their wings. Bubbling in another saying, someone those sticks. You shouldn't say about it, they know what you mean. You take a look around, and the meaning is clear, cause the phone is dead, the bills are paid. The housekeeper admits that she's afraid. There's people on the road, the map said a convoy of trucks moves from that. I saw my tenants come, but I turned away. My handprint signed no visitors today. A conference in sick, he took a hall. Just coffee and fix that stairs at the wall. I get on, every yard. I'm serving my sit. Satan touches evil, and when he's done, the silence from heaven thinking this is no fun. He makes his way to heaven through the gates down the hall. Calling out the big doors, nothing through the wall. And the moving bed while someone aside or representative says that everything is fine when the TV cameras off. The sweat on his brow, he wonders if purgatory has his resume by now. Where had you gone? Don't bury your head. Get concerned and sit. In the shipping room, an old lady sits. I don't know so low, she better and quits. 10 miracles completed, it's been a busy day. She can't keep up the pace, but the world won't go away. Where have you gone? Don't bury your head. Get concerned in your life. She went down to the place where the cops want special effects. My fellow citizens are calling in the chase. Hey, civil disobedience. Gee, you're the George should burn down the building. I seen the proprietor damn near kill him. Then I had dental work to get the two filled in. Hey, civil disobedience. Gee, the little go, but I go nuts. Gee, likes a little, but I ain't got the guts. He said 5 points right around you are a putz. Hey, civil disobedience, alright. It's militant, girls are hot. If they're pro-choice, they might do it a lot. I can't vouch for him, but he's the best I got. Hey, civil disobedience. Both me and Jiggy got a problem with authority, especially authority that deal with my majority. Gotta get it in, but there's a cautious minority. Hey, civil disobedience. Jiggy looks to run around throwing rocks and trash. Stripping the police cars, selling cars for cash. Popping the trunk to see if they got a stash. Hey, civil disobedience, alright. Civil disobedience. Jiggy likes to run around with a picket signs. Sometimes jail time, avoiding ticket fines. One thing you can't about is bigger than behind. Hey, civil disobedience. And we beat the opposition when we sold the riot gear. We captured top positions and then we made it clear. We'll do a lot of damage and we'll cause a lot of fear. Hey, civil disobedience. I represent a cue. You never can tell by the console snap and chew. Never on my gravestone, he suits his ass is food. Hey, civil disobedience, alright. Hey, civil disobedience. We got into politics but think they're icky. Taco World conquest makes them sticky. You gotta beg to get your dick and licky. Hey, think a chick you like dodging a gun. Think a chick you like to hit and run. You diss our politicians, but it's all a good fun. Hey, simple disagreement, it's alright. It's all up, it's slow. I got 0. Gambled and beat, no shoes on my feet. I ain't no hero. My luck is on a loss at a horrible cost, and I'm down. Held the ground and viewed as unsounded. I gotta say I'm done. Happiest man in the world. When you ain't got nothing, they ain't got nothing they can take away. I got all the time in the world. Check out this gorgeous day. Ain't got no cell phone. Bill collectors leave me alone. Ain't got no unaffordable mortgage. I know unaffordable home. And I gotta say I'm the happiest man in the world. Yeah, look at my friends. They're all like jewels. I'm rich. Some people get power. They act like fools. I never switch. Sitting on a park bench, loving the sun. I ain't got a nickel, but it sure is fun. And I gotta say, I'm the happiest man in the world. Well, I went to the ATM when I woke and I almost choked when it spoke. Said, you are broke, financially depleted. Your money is deleted, like your hairline, it has receded. It continued to speak, it said it's bleak. Your troubles are big, but it offered a solution, a bit of restitution. This ATM was a machine with the means, spilling the beans to pay for my dreams. I said, oh, you're giving me chills. Spit out the bills. I need a tower of gold, the contents of a king's billfold. I need the treasure in the pirate's hold. I need cash, high and cold. I'm insatiable from what I've been told. I need the profits of a corporation sold. If I can be so bold, what Wall Street stole, and enough to buy rolls and hand-tailored clothes and mansions and islands that I have chosen. I don't want to die, want my body to be froze. Security that'll never doze. Live sculpture to perpetual pose. I want the ability to bind some men's souls. I want to be bathed in velvet from my head to my toes. I want my teeth capped in gold, so when the light goes out, my head enclosed. Now no sooner had I spoken than the ATM spit out a bus token. Said, here's the situation. You be taking public transportation. I was incredulous. This was an insult off the charts. I said, what do I look like, Cinderella of the Walmart? I felt like a clown as I drove through the town in the bus in the back. I thought I had riches, but I didn't have jack. I on the street, trying to comprehend my defeat. And who did I spy with my little eye? But Sheena with a new life complete. See, she had done time for a serious crime, but after incarceration, she had given her life a new interpretation by ringing the bell for the salvation of souls. And when they hear the bell toll, they know they are receipt of a place to eat and a place to warm their feet. I said, look at my friend Sheena. Ain't she an angel? Righteously sweet. Her life could have been for naught. Her resurrection was hard fought. Here comes Bobby. He's off the pipe. He should have been dead, we all thought. He was up to his neck, he was a wreck, but he kept it in check with a sense of humor. Yes, laughing at his antics, even to a tumor, and I hope he hangs on to his health, because roaring at his glorious stories adds to my wealth. There's Jennifer, she's working, clerking, she's also on the pole. Got the young boys jerking, now that's no judgment, berserking, homelessness was lurking. She's got a special needs job, so she does it all with a smile, bordering on smirking. You know what I think it's safe to say? I had an epiphany that day. Look at all my friends, barely employed, maintaining their integrity, not null and void, inspirational, conversational. These are the things that I've enjoyed. I've seen beggars with a stature of kings. I've seen homeless sharing as if they had wings. And other things like patience on death's door, smiling more, not knowing what's in store. I saw the clarity, charity, and a humble Bigelow. I went back to that ATM again, and I requested an encore. Because sometimes you gotta open up your eyes and see what life is truly for. That ATM didn't glow. Said, oh, you ain't really broke. You're rich as a king. You just ain't got no money. That's the thing. The more shit you got, the more shit you got to bring. Put down that cell phone. Talk to me face to face. Checking out people, loving their ways. Ain't been broken in all my days. And I gotta say I'm good, happiest man in the world. And I gotta say I'm good, happiest man in the world. And I gotta say I'm Hamell on trial. You didn't watch the debate. You came to, you decided to stay with me. God bless you, because I know the debate was going to change a lot of people's minds. And it's cool. I know a lot of people haven't made up their mind yet at this point. I can tell on Facebook. Everybody's like, oh, I don't know who I really like. The douchebag or the turd sandwich. Which one? Which one do I like? All right, sir, I gotta go listen. Play PC, man. Nothing but sirens all night. Until you're doing it all. I gotta go. It's like the joke was funny the first 40 times. Well, there's a lot of sirens. Fuck you. Hey, shut up! Shut up! I got no toleration anymore. I noticed, and this is the thing with that, if one thing social media has taught me is, because you try to be like Gandhi-esque, or you try to be like, Mother Teresa-like, and Martin Luther King, and everything. But this is what I've determined with the social media. There's a lot of fucking stupid-ass people. Yeah. Fucking ugly-ass, fucking horrible people. Trollers, and they come in all colors, too. That's the thing. Not gender-specific or religious-specific, just human beings.
Okay.
So there we go. I try to cheer everybody the fuck up. I got dick jokes. Don't worry, I got plenty of dick jokes. By the way, ladies, I am currently again single. So just to let you know, I don't hit bottom, but I bang the hell out of the side. Just to let you know. Put a little sand in the Vaseline to keep things interesting. You know what I'm saying? Oh, stop! And there's shit I can do. I can just say, well, let's say hypothetically we're having oral sex, and while I was eating you, I could quote Nietzsche, or I could tell dirty jokes. I mean, that's the thing. I'm a Libra. I need to balance. Shit off the top of my head, fuckers. I don't write this stuff. I was checking my balance on Facebook. Seems I got a private message on Facebook. Used to the stuff getting older still. I did not know mentality. I probably never will. You were skinny and surround smoking sample menthol cream, reservation card, smoking like I remember we were doing acid when we were 15. Music in my bedroom, Henderson cream. They say the cancer tore through your frame. I had to quit doing drugs, but there ain't no blame. I lost touch with you. And that's a shame. The mirror says I changed, but I feel the same. Remember you dated that guy rooting for hair on Broadway? He found Jesus, tested in an odd way, naked in the snow. Was his plan frozen? Yeah, Jesus saves, but not on demand. Makeup in our teens to look like Bowie. Running from the cops, on the go, see how to pop now until there's a rain. Getting 3 new albums, just should have reached out, but now you're gone all day. You're smiling. Sky my fault. Your pain's over now. I wish we could talk. You're gone now. I should have reached out. My old friend. Yeah, you're gone now. I should have reached out. My old friend. Tripping with you in my parents' bedroom. Took a while to kick in, then it hit our heads boom. Ordered pizza when it came. Our appetites beat. The pepperoni screaming, don't eat meat. Your brother bleeding everywhere. Tooth through his lip. It happened at the state fair when he tried to do a flip. He wouldn't go to ER. Tweaking in his head. You gave him homemade stitches and you nursed him instead. Working at the guitar place, you come down and see me. Talk about our parents. My mother had the DT's blood on the walls until they rushed her. They brought her to St. Joe's and a morphine hushed her. Your father losing the bet, betting at the track. You were laughing. Your mom was screaming, don't come back. You come back when he won. She beat him like a spastic. Had 9 kids. Catholics don't use prophylactic. I leave a space here so you can laugh. I'm nothing to consider. Well, the town's beat now. Shootings everywhere. Heroin's the rage. The kids don't care. There ain't no jobs. Poverty's realistic. Poor's per capita. It's a national statistic. So you're in a better place. The end to your pain. I might not make it to heaven. I won't see you again. I can see you smiling though. Smoking your butt. I'll make you laugh again though. I feel it in my gut. Couple of dirty jokes. Maybe a funny story. Hear me screaming them up from purgatory. You're gone now. I should have reached out. My old friend. Yeah, you're gone now. I should have reached out. My old friend. The cop stopped roadblock for inspection stickers. Maybe it was hot, maybe the cop was assigned to the detail for punishment. Maybe he'd witnessed some domestic violence shit last night that once again made him lose faith in humanity. I don't know and I don't care, because he's an asshole and he's pissing. He's barking orders in front of my 10-year-old who's now afraid and thinking the cops are something to be feared. Hey, fuckface, I'm trying to teach my kid there's some authority that needs to be respected, but we have no respect for you. Now I'm trying to teach him to not get shot. We're at the 7-Eleven, the kid's getting in the car with his big gulp and his hot dog. Cop pulls up trying to get in the space next to us and he blasts his siren. My kid jumps, smashes his foot in the door as the cop struts by, not smiling, not saying he's sorry, just trying to look all macho and garner the respect he never got in high school. Hey, fuckface, I'm trying to teach my kid there's some authority that needs to be respected, but we have no respect for you. Now I'm trying to teach him to not get shot. Skateboard park in Chappaqua. Rumor has it the cops were supposed to get a raise, but a skateboard park got built instead. Cop buzzing around like flies on shit, harassing till they finally shut it down. It just wasn't worth it. I was there when it was closed, reading the bulletin board with my son. The cop threw us out. I said, you don't have anything better to do? He said, what did you say? I said, listen, you fucking idiot. Know at the end of your life you've done nothing righteous. You're a worthless piece of shit. Actually, I didn't say that because I didn't want to get shot. But what I should have said was, hey, fuckface, I'm trying to teach my kid there's some authority that needs to be respected, but we have no respect for you. Now I'm trying to teach him to not get shot. Three cops enter our building from the rear, looking all serious. My son and I enter. My son says, why are they here? This makes me nervous. So I say, excuse me, you're coming in the building. This makes my son nervous, thinking but not saying, because I don't want to get shot. Would it kill you to reassure the kid while you're hanging around? And one of the cops says, we're the good guys. I don't know what alternative planet you're living on, but you're definitely not the good guy. Hey, fuckface, I'm trying to teach my kid there's some authority that needs to be respected, but we have no respect for you. You're not trying to teach him to not get shot. And I'm white. thing. There was a quiet one, then there was a loud one. Now there is a quiet one. I'm Mr. Balance tonight. I'm Mr. Balance. It's a sing-along, everybody. I'm Mr. Balance. Oh, fuck you guys. Open up the gates for her. Hear the trumpets blare. A warm mouse did his welcome. Let her dance with Fred Astaire. Open up the gates for her. Bring her Estee Lauder. Pictures of her daughter and her only son. She'll want them. Open up the gates for her. She don't need no resume, no credit check today, no references to mine. And open up your ears for her. She will teach you of compassion. She will help you fashion tenderness in time. Don't lose her paperwork or files. Don't shuffle her along with phony smiles. 'Cause I've lost faith in even you. Open up your ears to me. Though I'm no man of great renown, I got no weight to throw around. Perhaps I'm headed down. But if I hear she's been ignored, deprived of her reward, heaven hath seen no fury like a son that's scorned. Be forewarned. Open up the gates for her. Wider, wider, wider. See the love that is inside her. So I will go from the serious one about death and mortality and something funny. Just trying to mix it up, people, so I can continue to drop it. This is for anybody. I haven't done this one here in a while. And then after this, I'll do one more. There was a request from my cousin Andy in San Diego. He's not here. But he sent a friend so quick to judge our ways. These are times of quick judgment. This is what I wonder. But I just wonder sometimes, you know, let's be honest. People don't want to be honest, or they say, oh, that's in the past, so we can't bring up this stuff now. This isn't relevant to today, but I would venture to say in light of the ascension of the Trump campaign, maybe it is relevant. But the country, let's be frank, was built on genocide. I think we can all agree on that, and built with slavery. And so, in light of some of the things that the CIA has done in South America and the Middle East, and even now, Obama, who to some extent I'm a fan of, but he's signing off on drone attacks, so you know innocent people have been killed. Maybe karmically, the country will get the precedent that it deserves. You know where I'm going with this, right? Because you know as well as I do that the minute Putin says, "Well, geez, Don, your wife's a fucking whore," okay? Because we all know that she is, because were he not a billionaire, really? Have you seen her? Have you seen him? Okay? So if he was pissed, I got $40 in the bank, okay? You think she'd be going out with me? No, okay? Do I need like a hairpiece? Is that going to get her? No, the hairpiece wouldn't get her. It's millions of dollars that he's got to small penis. Even I've got birth. So, thank you. It was the hesitation that made that funny. That's what it was. I know, because I do this. I'm a comedian. I know this. So, the point being is, the minute that Putin says, you know, your wife's a whore, ha ha ha, he's going to say, well, fuck you, we're going to push the button, and then they're going to retaliate, and then cities that have never been bombed, like Chicago and Philadelphia, then they'll get bombed, and then, because karmically, maybe that's what we'll do. Now something funny. That's why you come to these shows, kids. So this one goes out to anybody out there that's had a job, maybe you've had to work maybe extended years for with a boss. Because in light of what I do, I've had to work a lot of different jobs somehow. So to continue to play music. And so this one goes out to anybody out there that has to have a job. You have to work for a boss that you hate for year after year after year. Oddly enough, this is lighthearted. I know this seems. But this is the shit that I think about. Because that was another thing too. I think this is this whole like the Putin scenario and the pushing the button scenario and then the buildings going down scenario. That goes through my head all the time. Now to add blinking lights to that, you can imagine the cacophony. That's why I just need stable lights. Because that shit's going through my head all the time. Even when I'm singing, So it's about I hate your kid. Okay, this is going nowhere. That's what I do anyway. All right, so this one goes out to you if you got to. I could even tell you like certain references. There's certain references in every song that they're either like, this will be fun. Like, okay, so you know that first song, The Little Concern? Well, there's in the last verse. There's a woman there, but that's from the Kennedy tool book, Confederacy of Guns. Like that's what I pick. That literally every time that I sing that song in my picture, there's a chapter in that book, Confederacy of Guns that I picture. Now in this one, there's a Wim Wenders movie about with the angels. So when you hear this first verse, I was picturing that movie in my head. I know you're thinking. I'm fucking fall asleep here. But I'm searching, I work shit out here at the low beat. I love the low beat because I have the ability. It's Petri dish-esque. Well, we didn't pay to be a Petri dish. Well, it's part of it, people, to participate in the creative process. We don't want to participate, we want to be entertained. Well, then go fucking watch America's Got Talent. Jesus, man. Was it last week that I was talking about? He's so cool if you're texting to somebody like, he's going off the rails. He's fucking, no, it's cool. I mean, you can do it. I'm not going to give a shit about playing your phone. I'm just saying it's so awesome if you're like, and then all of a sudden, let's see the fucking because he's normally fucking, but obviously, nihilistically, he's hitting the shit or something. Please, Who's the judge in America's Got Talent?
Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel, right. So I think last week I was fucking him in the ass.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, right. Well, that's another thing. I'm trying to come up with, because I know that, because I saw it. See, this is the thing. It's like fucking, I swear to God, we're going to be so funny after this. I swear. I'm going to keep my big mouth shut. But you know what it is? Downstairs, what Howard doesn't know, because they used to keep a lock on the cooler, but they don't anymore. So you can get in there, and it's like Red Bull, you know, it's awesome. I'm like Gene Wilder down there. Right, so I do like 50 or 60. The factory, right.
Fizzy lifting
you know
drink.
What I'm saying. The candy in the thing, right, thank you, Charlie in the, right. But I want to say Morvidal, but it wasn't Morvidal. But anyway, I do a boatload of these, and then, my focus is off. But I saw, and they talk about social network bringing out the worst in that. Now I'm speeding up too. But I saw this bumper sticker. It was like it was a rainbow, obviously a gay individual, and it was American, somebody in an American flag, but it kind of looked like a Confederate flag, so I don't know. And it was kicking the gay. Did you see that? Right? With the Trump thing, right. And this is the kind of shit that puts me in a fucking complete tizzy. Like I can't get my shit together. So this is what I decided. And like if you know me, you know I'm very heterosexual, but I know that if this homophobia bums these Trump supporters out, I'm gonna start sucking cock. And like on the street corner, I'm fucking. I mean, I'm confident enough in my sexuality where I don't have to worry. And if this is gonna annoy people, I go to like, because they go there and they do the thing with I'm a Hillary supporter, I'm a Bernie supporter, and then they get the shit kicked out of them. But I'm just gonna suck cock there, and then that will really irritate the fight. Leave me alone. Just why are you? I'm not. Vote for anybody you want. I'm just sucking cock. Piss you off? Oh, fucking load on my face. Is that annoying you? Fuck you. Okay. I also like it when people like tell their friends, "Hey, Wednesday night, want to come see this guy Hamell? You've never seen him." And this is what they're into at this point. Where people blow on my face. And like, I don't know if they want to come there anymore. It's just one more Wednesday. Fuck you, make it. I bet it was Wednesday. God called down from the mountain. God called down from the sky. Then I told you. Don't care. I don't care for nothing. Please don't care for me. Don't care anything. Don't care for heaven's sakes. Don't care. Once again, you don't understand me. It's a big I can't attack. But when I realize it more than ask you, I complain I did it for what I recollect. Thou shalt, what part of thou shalt not kill, don't you understand? Within a round heart that threw you, thou makes you. Within a shall not heart that confuse you, shall not let it fucking go. Don't care. No divinely sanctioned murders. Who know better than me? I'm God, how come you don't look at me? I've been saying the same shit for centuries. You say it's me that you worship. Christians, Muslims, and Jews. I'm gonna say it again one more time. Don't kill your fucking neighbor. Woo! Jesus Christ, that shouldn't be new. Don't kill. I thought I etched this in stone. Charlie in the chocolate factory, and now Wings of Desire. Thank you. I'm all back to fucking normal. We didn't like you normal. I was visited by angels. They rested their head on my shoulder. They said, "You will have many bosses in this life, and you will want to murder them, but don't." It had come to this. I was looking at 40. I was living in Texas. I was delivering pizzas. The manager was 19 years old. He was new, and he didn't know the rules. Rule number 1, I know how to do my job. Leave me alone. Rule number 2, I know how to do my fucking job. Leave me the fuck alone. I had a friend that worked there, a Texas native, same age as me. He had a job working for the state, doing environmental law violation, righteous work, busting big corporations. He was going through a divorce, so he was supplementing his income by working at the pizza shop. He couldn't understand why the boss got under my skin. The boss's name was Chris. He had red hair and a lot of pimples. You know the expression, beat him like a red-headed stepson? They wrote it for him. He liked to imitate Ice Cube and say stuff like biatch and dioc. It sounded really stupid coming out of his mouth. When you weren't delivering pizzas, you had to do work around the store, folding boxes, mopping floors, bussing tables. Chris was reading about me a little bit in the local press, so he got a big kick out of trying to order me around, especially if there was a pretty girl at the register. One day, I was cleaning dough trays. A chimp could clean dough trays. Not a genius chimp, not an astronaut chimp, a fucking retard chimp. Chris came up behind me and he stared. He said, the dough trays weren't clean yesterday. Make sure you get to corners. My brain went hot and fuzzy like a burrito that's been left in the microwave for an hour. I find that certain members of the audience respond to that line more than others because they did at one time or currently do smoke a shitload of pot. And they're going to go home tonight, they're going to put a burrito in the microwave and they think they're going to press 30 seconds, but the reality is they're going to press 30 minutes. Half an hour later, when you smell something burning, think of me. I had to do something, my head was exploding, so I grabbed Chris by the dick and I held hard and I didn't let go. You know, there's a very good possibility in light of both his personality and his looks, no one had ever touched Chris's dick before. He was a dick-touch virgin, and now the first person that had was a 40-year-old bald guy with a red polyester pizza uniform. I didn't stop there. I paraded Chris out to the dining room where I announced to both the clientele and my fellow coworkers, hey, you want to get Chris to shut up? Grab by the dick, he'll jump like a roach from decon. Chris never talked to me again, but my same-age Texas native friend said, hey, Ed, you keep kissing ass like that, you're going to make management. I worked there another 3 months. I got signed to Mercury Records the same week I got Employee of the Month. Chris stole $100 out of the night deposit bag and got fired. Thank the angels. He's displaying fake essence, fake mistakes that I made. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. I've been thinking about senses like a organ. I've been thinking about things I would be born to know. I've been thinking that life is so short, throwing him a bone, throwing these on his own, so high with his wines, and how the time flies. I've been thinking about curious thirst, you know. I've been thinking about front and worst, you know. I've been thinking about coming in first, all of that entails, like coming off the rails. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. The more you know, the more you don't know. I've been thinking about hustle with Cupid. I've been thinking about the things I did stupid. polluted. I've been hoping that it's not being polluted. When it gets to break and learn from the aching. I've been thinking about the senses of the born, you know. I've been thinking about things that will be born, you know. I've been thinking that life is so short, so high with its wise, and how the time flies. Don't you know, don't you don't know, don't you know, don't you don't know, don't you know, don't you don't know, don't you know, don't you know, I will now, at the 60% mark, take requests from you. Things that because there's a couple new things I want to try out. That was one of them. And then there's a couple of ones. So I'll take some requests, and then I will honor the request, and then I will play some stuff that I only half know. And then you think, well, he threw us a bone by doing those requests. So even though these tunes kind of, we're not really this whole Petri dish thing that sort of bristled us a little bit. We're sort of it levels out because he balances the balance thing again. The beat weight scales. Do you have any requests?
Hell.
Hell, you got it. See? See that? I was on that shit. I was. Bring the car out. Rotate the tires. Fuck it. What else? Give me another one. Give me three. So two more.
And
right,
Coulter.
One more.
And Coulter.
What if Ann Coulter? You got it.
All right.
Oh, sometimes you think that I never want to hear that bitch's name again. But you keep requesting the song. You hate her as much as I do, and we cannot figure out cause nobody really likes her. But we go to the Barnes & Noble and we see her book on the table, and we wait around to see who's buying this. People that read can't like her. People that read shouldn't like her. From left to right, up and down, that's how we read. If you're smart enough to figure it out, you shouldn't like her. There's no way, I don't care how hot you think she is. Or maybe you hate her and you wanna fuck her in the ass using gravel instead of petroleum jelly. I don't care how sick your shit is with that culture. I don't really care if you read, you should ignore her. We give all these people attention and they got all kinds of money. I can't figure it out. I don't like her, but I don't wanna fuck her in the ass with the gravel. With the gravel. With the gravel. Oh, there I was in America's Got Talent. I said, Simon, yes, I got a song. But what's the chorus? The chorus is with the gravel. That sounds interesting. What's it about? It's about hate fucking. Really? You got a song about hate fucking? Yes. Oh, okay. Who's it about? Well, there's a lot of people, actually. You got time? With the gravel. With the gravel. There we go. Okay, all right. Oh, it goes out. Oh, he died on the road. It was so sad, really. And one of those 200 gigs he does a year, and all jacked up on Red Bull. Probably had fucking Motorhead going after the gig with the adrenaline. He's playing that shit. And then he hit a tractor trailer again. One night I swung, a lot of the shit he didn't really have catchy chorus or stuff. And I think to a large extent because he had the big mouth and he didn't have the catchy chorus. That's why he never made it. But there was one song, it's called With the Gravel. And I was there this one Wednesday night, and oh my God, I mean, all night, I'm driving home, and I was thinking it had been, before that, on the way to the gig, it was Phil Collins' Something in the Air Tonight. It was going through my head, and I can hear it, but on the way home, it was With the Gravel. And to think that it never got him where he should have been We all were like rooting for him. We'd come, there's only 8 or 12 of us, but we all had shit in our lives. We worked these jobs where you wanted to tell your fucking coworker that, Trump is he's a Nazi fuck, but you couldn't. You had to shut up. You had a mortgage, you had a car payment, you just had to shut the fuck. And then Hamell would say that stuff for us, and then you'd go home and you just feel like fucking awesome, man. The gravel. You felt strong and empowered. It was an armor that you wore as you came home. With the gravel armor that you wore, and you expected a t-shirt with the gravel, and it would be like in a Bernie, it was like you could it figured 70,000 people, and you'd all be singing with the gravel together. Admittedly, like when Bernie won the 5 primaries in a row, and even on NPR the next day, we wouldn't be talking about it at all. We'd just be talking about the 2 candidates, Clinton and Trump, and that's why we're in the fucking shit we're in right now, because the media got fucked. But you think, I don't care. I don't care. I wear my with the gravel armor. Brandon Tina and Brandon Ake met for coffee in heaven last week, and he said, I like my black. And he said, do you ever want to go back? He said, no, we can't be who we want to be. He said, now, we can't be who we want to be. Matthew Shepard dropped by for dessert. They asked Matthew, does it still hurt? And he paused and spit over the rail. It flew down to earth just like hair. He said, now, we can't be who we want to be. He said, now, we can't be who we want to be. Down on earth, he held her tight, she held her tight, he held him tight. It was the moment they cried all night. Through the window they saw the hail. And she asked him, have you failed? He said, now, we can't be who we want to be. He said, now, we can't be who we want to be. The second of 3 requests. Again, about working. This actually, another job I had before the pizza job in Texas, Austin, Texas, but I worked for the state environment, what was it? Food stamp reconciliation, key punch. It was temp job. Which I don't know if you ever want temp work. It's tough because it's, the first day of the job, any job, no matter what, no matter how good you are, there's like, what? From saying, right, see, that's again, Saturday Night Fever. Remember when she's talking to John Cole and she says, he wants to know, you fucking this guy that's teaching about art and stuff? And she says, I'm going around going, what am I, I don't know. That's the way you are the first day. Did that make sense? I mean, it did, sort of, right? I can tell, it's a connection, okay, right? I know when I speak, it's I did a lot of mescaline. From the age of 13 to 19 I did. So a lot of this is not, but I've been sober for 30 years. I'm not blowing myself up here. Although if that would annoy a truck, but I can't because I got one blow. It's not like I tried. Okay, I did try. There's a Felix line. Felix line. If guys could blow themselves, ladies, you'd be looking at an empty stage by yourself. Ah, thank you! Thank you! I'm still laughing! I moved out to a new state, pawned my guitar to get there, slept on the floor of a friend. I got a temp job, government work. I know that it was weeding. They gave it a glorified title, Foliage Reconciliation. 4:30 a.m., a field truck picks up 60 of us, men and women. The sky is dark and hot, the air thick as damn pepper. A 2-hour ride to the work area, no one talks, a blazing sun rises, men strip their shirts, someone sings. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have what appears to be a tunnel, pitch black and sauna temperature. After riding 40 miles, I see through the steam of the truck's headlights, we're on a road in a dense jungle of vines, massive, tangled, thick as sleeping snakes, some 30 stories tall, blocking the sun, the stilled arteries of a giant beast. At the campsite, we're issued overalls and cutting tools. The blades are rusty and broken. 7 a.m., a whistle blast, we begin. We work by the light of flares, hacking at vines. No one talks. I attempt to joke. I think I'm going to be sickle. No one laughs. Blades whip the air, gouging at bark. Weeks will pass. Lift, cut, lift, cut. On and on and on until I seek refuge in anything to end the monotony. A postal worker's position, or a root canal. An old man covered in sores and continuously wheezing has been there 40 years. He's allergic, a worker tells me. Why doesn't he quit, I ask. They stare as if I've lost my mind. Lose his benefits? 2 strict 10-minute breaks and lunch, mandatory state regulation. Everybody says it every day. The dance at 6, the truck is always late. Coming home, the air blows sweet against our faces. Whoa, 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 whoa. After working 4 months, I save enough to get my guitar and a hop. The job never gets any easier, nor do we make any headway with the vines. When we clear as night, I stroll back my morning. I work alongside an old woman who I made friends with. Before I quit, I asked her why we never make a dent in the vines. They grow too fast, she said. I've been here 40 years. We've come no further. I tell them they should start with the roots, but they're too busy here. And she bent her head and cut. Whoa, whoa. And then this song here, I'll tell you the inspiration. I was on tour, I can't remember the specific thing that she said. I know that it wasn't, I think she was at, it was Charlie Rose, and I think she was on there with Al Franken. And they were talking, and Charlie Rose, because I know what it wasn't. Because I know that when Ann Coulter said that 9/11 wives that were trying to get, they were crybabies, remember that? She said that shit. Right. And then I realized, and then I had a weird sort of epiphany of compassion. Like I swear to God, and I thought, oh, obviously Ann's never been loved before. Military. Nor has she ever loved, because expiration date, that kind of a thing. If your spouse was to have died in such a horrific situation, that you more. So the fact that she couldn't grasp that conceptually, I realized that, I felt bad for her.
but that was, I think, what inspired this. I think it was, after all the horrible, horrific, hateful shit that she said, that it spawned this beast we currently have for president, or plural beast, I don't know, but anyway. She said on the Charlie Rose show, they asked both of them what they thought their legacy would be after they were dead and gone. And to which she responded, well, I'm a political satirist, and I'll be interpreted like Mark Twain. Yeah. My head fucking exploded. And then I was on tour with Ani, and it was a large crowd, and her crowd has, and it's this important story, but they'll buy 5 or 6 shows so that you may see some of the same faces again, a couple thousand. Whatever. But anyway, so I think I was telling that story, and I said, well, this is obviously one of who's Clinton stands, And you're preaching to the converted in Italy, but so they're out there. But then about 5, anyway, but then about 5 shows later, there was a very, I was playing, and I hadn't thought any more about it. I hadn't written the song, I had just prayer. And there was a very effeminate male voice, obviously very gay, in the audience, particularly at that time, because that was during the Bush administration, and so, the disenfranchised felt really persecuted. Not dissimilar to the way things are currently. And I heard him, tell us what you think about, tell us what you think about Ann Coulter. And I realized that he had been in tunnel fights. Like, that he felt, that's David Geffen for me, I'm busy. So anyway, fuck you, what happened? So then I wrote the song. And then Ani produced the album. I came in with the song. I got the song, it's called Ann Coulter's Cunt Stinks. She goes, that's great, that's what we'll call the album. Ann Coulter's Cunt Stinks. It's rare that the artist has to talk to the record company president down. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be exactly. I also find it interesting that this shit that I write, that I think, oh, this is sort of topical, and I won't have to sing this in 8 years from now after this, and then every 8 years it actually becomes relevant again, unfortunately. We're involved in a cultural war. The country's torn apart like never before, and try as I might, I see no end in sight. This is my soul, I rule my heart, and when I'm enlightened, I know the place to start compassion, forgiveness, and communication. Now I take a person, and I'm the first to admit it, you see. So you ask me what I think. I think Ann Coulter's got a cunt that stinks. Let's engage her in debate. Let's make her deny it. Cannot be depressed. I noticed on Fox, Ann Coulter's got one stinky box. It wouldn't take much to get the country to buy it. I used to be disgusted. Now I'm pissed. And I'm ashamed that it's come to this. Rush Limbaugh likes to suck big dick. Swine penis for Rush will do the trick, and everybody knows Rumsfeld goes to sex with times. Now that's the First Amendment. I mean, food for libel. George W. Bush masturbates to the Bible, and Condoleezza Rice eat pussy a lot, which is alright. There are some douches that'll never fail ya. Unless they come up against Ian's genitalia. For those of you that knew, let's talk about that line because I'm kind of proud of it. It wasn't the first draft. There was a few edits there. So let's go over if we could. There are some douches that'll never fail you unless they come up against Ann's genitalia. Very good. Thank you. That's why you come. That's why you come on Wednesday. You take the lower road, I'll take the lower road. I am the fight. Every time you be looking at it, you hear something don't smell right. Right.
She wasn't from this world. She was from Australia. Halfway around the globe, she came not knowing a soul to New York City, no less. I love to watch her lips form the words that shrouded in accent says she confidently down the torn brick alleys of my heart, kicking over ash cans of failure and blazing depressed stars and corridors with an ice blue light. Behind the intense feminine regal gesture was the penal colony muscle of drunken tyrants. It was the juxtaposition that soaked my heart in passion. She was a mouthy alright, and I loved her. She was a mouthy alright, and I loved her. Oh, my curiosity about her every move was insatiable, and I certainly wanted to know her perspective on America. Barking like a little pirate, she would begin. I don't think your government cares about its people. The exorbitant cost of education, there's no looking to educate the lower the middle classes. Officials piss on your future. And what's with all the flags? I've never seen such insecurity in my life. Live, she would say, dragging the vowel like a thief, wrestling a weighted bag of golden chalices down the Vatican steps. She was a mouthy, alright, and I love her. She was a mouthy, alright, and I loved her. Oh, get a couple of drinks in her. It was like Helen declared a fire sale. You don't manufacture anything but war machines here. Your country has to be at war to keep the economy going. The first thing you gotta do is stop calling soldiers heroes. It's an insult to the soldiers that really were heroes. Unless they killed Nazis, there's a very good possibility they're not heroes. They're just dead little boys in camouflage with a license to kill, acting out scenes from video games back home and waiting for the applause of Walmart shoppers. Along with freedom, heroes is the most overused word in your national vocabulary. She was quietly introspective with a hangover the next day, but she never backed down. She was a mouthy, alright, and I loved her. She was a mouthy, alright, and I loved her. Oh, a racetrack with scouts with gasoline and caught fire when she was on a roll. She would ask me why I thought Americans were so desperate to hang on to their guns. And so obvious, she said, the country which was settled by Puritans and religious and fanatics that committed genocide on the inhabitants and then built the country with slave labor, all the while praying in the schools. But the true conscience of the country knew that someday there would have to be retribution. And that means the ghosts of those that were destroyed would slay the citizens in their sleep. Americans could keep their guilt at bay with shiny cars and bright lights emanating from gigantic television screens. They could dull the brain with perfected auto-tune sound effects and suberotic lyrics. They could drive around in jeeps and pseudo-military vehicles. They could put home alarm security systems in every room. But they knew that someday the blood was going to run in the streets like rivers of staying in line. So it would be best to arm yourselves against the boogeyman. She was a mouthy, alright, and I love her. She was a mouthy, alright, and I loved her. She was a mouthy, alright, and I loved her.
Yeah.
It's been going good, right? We've been going good. Yeah, we're okay. So when I fuck this up, then you'll remember that. Remember that. I want to get to the point. This song, no other song in my repertoire has developed like this song in this particular movie. But I want to get to the point. Because the way I was playing the song before, you gotta learn the lyrics. So I walk 3 miles every night, or I have for the last month, and I go over the lyrics again. So, and I will, actually, when I drive back to Westchester this evening. And so now I got the lyrics down, I think, pretty good, pretty close. So now when I get to the point where I don't have to play, where I can do this. You know that? Like when you ride a bike, when you first learned, can you think back to the time we rode a bike and all of a sudden you were doing it without the training wheels? I've been thinking about how I want to die, how I want to close my eyes, how I want to let my spirit fly, how I want to say goodbye, how to end so many trials and lift my soul up to the sky, and surrender to the world on high, as my body in the earth does fly. Don't want to die in a old folks home, and I don't want to die living all alone. Don't want to die driven in a chair, and I don't want to die from my underwear. Don't want to die with a foot on my neck, and I don't want to die grasping for a check, and I don't want to die through gross neglect. Been a hell of a ride, with no regrets. I walked, I flew, I rode, I sailed, I lied, I cried, I tried, I will. Shot, I loved, I grew, I screamed, I roared, I soared, I scored, I dreamed. Closed, I dozed, I froze, I posed and banned. I chose to fly and rose with wings and things from angels sing. I ate with paupers, died with kings. How I wanna die, inevitable. How I wanna die, inevitable. I've been thinking about the things I've done, all the pain and all the fun, all the nights and all the sun, all the riches, all the